Hi, it's Sean from Complete Magic, and welcome to the top 10 angels in Magic the Gathering. For this list, we'll be ranking the best angels based on their power and overall impact on the commander game. This means when you use Kaalia to cheat out powerful angels, or if you're finally building that angel tribal deck helmed by Gisela, you're going to need some powerful angels, and we got them. There are a ton of angels to sift through, but there's no need for prayer or penance. We've already done the heavy lifting for you. So without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, we have Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight, ravaging opponents with double damage multiplier and protecting you by halving the damage. She costs an expensive 7 to get down for just a 5/5 body, but the flying and first strike help. Plus, her ability is really what we want and fits well with the angel theme and really well thematically. Speaking of angel lore, Gisela has a rough go of it, but we'll get into that later. Number 9 is Righteous Valkyrie. This angel has a power and toughness of 2/4, but it's the life gain trigger that sets them apart. It synergizes really well with the second ability, a conditional anthem. With the casting cost of only 3, she is excellent to ramp into early. Archangel of Ties takes the number 8 spot on our list. This angel has a power and toughness of 3/5 and taxes your opponent's attacks and blocks. Liliana found that annoying, so she took her little hat in Magic Origins. Rodolph Dustbringer is a powerful newer angel that takes the number 7 spot on our list. This vampire angel is the first of his kind and has power and toughness of 4/4. He has plenty of keyword text with flying, death touch, lifelink, is conditionally indestructible, and can bring creatures back to the battlefield from the graveyard. Not bad for a little upstart from Jumpstart. Giada at number 6. This angel single-handedly made mono white angels viably fun as a commander deck. She is cheap with a casting cost of only 2, stacks counters on your angels when they enter the battlefield, and is a mana dork to boot. Everyone was stoked when she was announced for New Capenna, and she's lived up to the hype. Linvala, Keeper of Silence, is on our list at the number 5 spot. She's a 3/4 body for only 4, and she completely shuts down your opponent creature abilities. Commander players may get a little salty when they see her interplay, and it's easy to see why. She shuts down these active abilities of many of the top commanders, making her beautiful in certain matchups. Plus, she's got a killer wardrobe. The Deborahs Bird angel grabs the number 4 spot with a powerful ability that lets you build an entire fun deck around. Feather makes bad cards good and good cards great. She turns Magic into a whole nother game for you, where it's more about selecting your spells from your hand depending on the board state as you build up a handful of options, knowing that you'll probably get the spell back. Lira Dawnbringer is a solid 5/5 for 5 with flying, first strike, lifelink, and an Angel Lord ability giving not just a stat boost but lifelink as well. Landing a Lira on the board full of angels can make a game quickly get out of hand. Avacyn is a powerful angel that earns the number 2 spot. Miss Avacyn is a monstrous 8/8 with flying and vigilance at 8, but the point of this card is that Avacyn is indestructible, and so are all other permanents you control. Bonkers, just bonkers. Don't cry for a little lore story though, she did some not so great stuff. Anyways, the honorable mentions include Iona, Shield of Emeria, who is banned because she can shut down an entire color. Just sort of unfun in Commander. Sarah Angel with the OG art is next because she was one of the first angels and the art made my preteen self feel things. And then we have Bruna and Gisela doing the Go Tanks meld thing, but it goes all wrong, and now they're Brazella, a super cool Eldrazi angel. If you want more top 10 juiciness, just subscribe. But now we're at the top of our list with Atraxa, the Phyrexian angel whore with 4 cost, 4/4 body, and all of the important keywords, flying, vigilance, death touch, lifelink, but the big one is at the end step. Proliferate. Only 3 commanders can proliferate, which is adding counters all over the battlefield wherever you want them, and Atraxa does it best. She would still be a good card without proliferating all over us, but she does, and that is why she is the most played commander. The 4 color pips might be hard to fix with lands, but they also give access to 4 powerful colors, and they fit the lore perfectly. With Uberaz the only one not pitching in to create this angel, it makes sense that she wouldn't give access to red. More commanders with Proliferate may be coming up in new Phyrexian blocks scheduled later this year, and Atraxa herself may show up again. And we'll be there for it. And there you have it, the top 10 angels in Magic the Gathering. We hope you enjoyed this list and found it helpful for crafting that angel commander deck. If you stuck around this long, thanks for watching and being a true completionist.